guys, I'm back with my second design team project for Suhafua, and this is a lace book. This took me a really long time to make. It's huge. I think it's like 12.5 by 10.5 or something like that. It started out a lot smaller, but when I added all the laces and doilies and hangy trim, it just grew and grew. So again, like I said, these gorgeous rosette trims were my inspiration. So I got these gorgeous images off the internet, off Pinterest, and used those to like coordinate with the colors that I dyed. And of course, like I said, these beautiful rose colored rosettes. Okay, so I know this is going to be kind of hard to oh, I don't know what that is from, film, because it's so huge, but I'm going to try my best. So let's start out with the gorgeous image. Isn't it beautiful? And here is a piece of the beautiful trim from Suhafua, and that again I dyed with avocado, and everything mostly, like I said, was that I showed was dyed with avocado, but these brighter pinks I used my Lindy Stamp Gang on. Okay, so this is that gorgeous applique, and like I said, I used tons of it, and there's still tons left, and that was just one piece. So this pinker piece back here is Suhafua, very beautiful. And then down here I just have this trim. These are just pieces of like curtains, and then some fun little doilies, and I put another one of those rosette trims in there. And again, going over here, I have this piece right here, and this is just a half a piece because I used just that. And put a doily and a little flower center, and then the little tiny rosette with the pearl in the center. I use that one. And then here I have the peach colored rosette. And what I did was I had in my stash that beautiful cameo, which matched perfectly. And I think I purchased that a long time ago from Rosella. I'm not sure. And then I just put bling around the center. And then here's more of that rosette trim. And this is a puffy flower that I followed Trisha, Little Shabby Chic. She did like a puffy flower tutorial, and I just love it. It's so cute. And then I put one of Suhafua's bling in the middle. Isn't that gorgeous? But look at how puffy it is. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then I made a couple of stick pins to go in there. And here's more of that dangle trim. And then over here is just more little pieces of I think this is from a curtain. And here is that rose color rosette. And then just more pieces of doily and just like little snippets I have in my stash. And a little piece of the rosette. That one doesn't have the pearl in it, but you know, I have to use them up. And then here is another one of those peach rosette trims, and just another rosette behind it. And again, I did the same thing that I did with that cameo. I kind of mimicked it. And so the rest of the laces and trims and stuff are from my stash. And most of this stuff, like I said, is either in my like snippets, or I got them off curtains, or mostly curtains. Like this piece right here. This came on a strip that had other dangles on it, and I just ripped that part off. And avocado dyed it. This is just trim I had in my stash. Here is a wedding trim. And these little roses, those are from M's Emporium. And so are these little cuties here. Can you see those? They're like little acrylic flowers. And then I put the little gemstones in the center. She sells both pieces. And this is from a curtain here. And this was just in my stash. Down here, I'm just going to lay it because it's going to be hard to show. I have layers here of different pieces of curtain that I cut out. So here's one of them. And here's another one of them. And then here's another pretty dangle trim here. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I have this gorgeous doily. I believe I just got that and showed it in the rack. Not rack, what am I talking about? In my haul video. Okay. So then over here is the same. I put this here. And over here is just tons of, you know, layers of fringe and stuff that I got from curtains. This is a new piece here. It actually came off the rest of it, so I kind of just placed that in there. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. And here is the first page here. And this is a pocket page. I have not put anything in the pocket yet. Not sure what I'm going to do. Okay, so here's another one of those rosette trims. And remember the little sunburst? I put that there. Isn't that so cute? And in the center is just I think it was an earring. And then here is that beautiful rosette trim here in the back. And, you know, it's on the flap of the pocket. See? And then I put the little rosettes here. And then behind here is more trim from Suhafua, which was dyed with my Lindy's. And then here's a peach, the little rosette that was, you know, just cut into pieces. And I put a flat back pearl in the center there. And then over here is more curtain material. This one here and this here. And then on the edges here I put some of Suhafua's cream colored flat back pearls on 3 of them. And then here is another of those pieces of that trim that I cut out. Very pretty. Here's another gorgeous flower that I made following Trisha's tutorial. And I put a bling in the center. And around this is just some wedding appliques. And look at this pretty thing here. It's so pretty. It's just a curtain applique that I cut out and kind of dangled there. And then going over here, here is some of that dangle trim. And this I just cut out one dangle there and one little dangle there. And here is one with 3 of the dangles. Isn't that cute? I love how that looks. And then here going across, or down I should say, is another trim from Suhafua. Very pretty. And when you open it, of course I have these little you know, acrylic things. I use these all over my projects. This is just a piece of a runner that I cut out. put like in a V shape, and when you open it up, it just looks like that. And here's the pocket. So I think that came out really cute. And again, there's tons of layers of curtain material there that I just ripped out. Here is some crocheted lace, more curtain material, and there's that piece of, sorry about that, there's that piece of doily. These are so fun, these doilies that, you know, kind of fringe around. And then here is the next page. Oops. And isn't that image gorgeous? Look how beautiful that is. So beautiful, very Victorian. And that's the theme that I was going for with this fabric album, you know, because of the bold colors, is Victorian. So I had some trim here that I put around, and then here is more beautiful lace from Suhafua that I colored up. Very pretty. Here's another one of those. That's just half of that rosette trim. There's just pieces here of wedding appliques. Over here is just, I don't know, there's like 5 little doilies, and I put the other piece of that behind there. Very pretty. Back here is just more curtain material that I placed. Here's another doily. Very pretty. I love the color that one came out. It matched like really, really beautiful. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but I love it. Okay, so here's another one of those peach rosettes with the gorgeous bling in the center. Very beautiful. And here's another one of those just sticking out there randomly. And then I have, again, more pieces of curtain. I got to use this, and I absolutely love it. This is a new tassel trim that I just got last week, and this one here is a new tassel trim that I got. Wicked pretty. I love it. Okay, so that's that page. And then the next page is this one here, and look at that image. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I just love her. And again, I used this trim going around her. I absolutely love that trim. So cute, and it looks like it has like little leaves. Isn't that pretty? And then behind her, I just put a doily. Okay, and then over here, this is just a piece of a thicker doily. And more tassel trim. And then this is a half of a piece of a wider lace trim from Suhafua. And here's more of that peach rosette trim. Don't these colors just go like amazing together? I just love it. So these are 2 little flowers that I created following Trisha's tutorial. And this one is just like a vintage earring. And this one over here, I put one of those little peach rosette pieces there that I cut out. And then up here, I put some more of that tassel trim. Isn't that pretty? And then this here was a part of a curtain. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Love, love, love it. And I put this piece here in the back. And then these little tassels up here. Very pretty. And under here is just like 3 or 4 different doilies. Okay, so that's that page. Oh, and down here I put that beautiful trim. And then that is part of a curtain too. And this page kind of mimics this page. as far as the trims on the top and on the bottom. Okay, this thing is so heavy. And then we have this beautiful image here. Isn't she gorgeous? Like, she's just a goddess. Okay, so on this side is that swirly trim. Let me see if I can get it just so I can share with you. Okay, so it's this here, and I just cut out some of these swirls, okay, and then just put that on this side and a little at the top, but of course it got covered up. And then here is that dangle trim all the way across and up. And then I just put some bling and little pearls in the center of the little flowers. So pretty. And there's another handmade flower here with the gorgeous bling in the center. And just going down, I have different pieces of doilies and snippets, and here's more of that fun acrylic trim. Very pretty. And I have this piece of a doily on this side, and it was just the edge of it, and I just cut it out and put it on this side too, and it goes all the way up both sides. Okay, and then over here I have this beautiful rosette with the beautiful bling inside, and then doilies underneath. And this is like a little piece that I cut out of the bottom of a curtain. It's so beautiful. And then here's some of that tassel trim, a different kind of tassel trim that I got. Here's a handmade flower with one of those little rosettes, and this is one of Suhafua's flat back pearls, but this is in white. And see the difference? That one's in peach. Cream. And then over here is another piece of Suhafua's trim. This one again is the brighter color, so I used my Lindy Stamp Gang on that. And then down here I just have layers of, you know, different trims. We have that one here, the tassel trim, and then here is this beautiful doily one. This one's like really long. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm so sorry. This one is like really long. And then the tassel trim. And then this one right here. And then on this side again, I have that trim and more of that gorgeous doily trim. And then I have this. This is a vintage like crocheted lace, and then I put this on this side. It's a beautiful eyelet trim, very pretty. And this is just a stick pin that I created. So pretty. The little dangles. This is one of those really large ones. Let me bring it up close. Okay, so it looks like that. And if you hear banging, that's my husband working. Okay, so there's that. And then we go to the last two pages here. And again, as you can see, there's just tons and tons of all kinds of trims and laces. And look at this image. Isn't that beautiful? I think this is my most favorite one. She's so beautiful and so feminine. I just love her. She came out so beautiful. And then I used this trim here that I cut off a curtain, and this fringe one here that I also cut off of a curtain. And then around that I just have some pieces of wedding trim appliques, and then around that I have another doily. Okay, so over here on this side I have the alternating rose color with the peach, and the rose, and then the peach. And in the center of this is those little teeny tiny rosette flowers from M's Emporium. And in the center of these is the cream colored flatback pearls. And then again it just alternates. And then I just have this tassel trim here. And then down here is this gorgeous trim from Suhafua. And then I layered this one on top. But see how there's different, like one, I think this one was white, and I used the avocado and it came out this color. And this one was cream, and I used the avocado and it came out that color. So that, I love the look of that. And then here is more doily trim. And here is another, it's like the center of a doily, and then I put a rosette, and then another one of those little teeny tiny resin roses. And then this earring I just picked up at the thrift store. Isn't it pretty? And doesn't it match like perfectly? I just got that yesterday, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's gonna match perfectly. So I did that, and at the top is just more pieces of, I think this is a lace trim that I had in my stash, but this is part of a curtain that I cut out. And here's that curtain here, which I wicked love. It's so cool and so unique. Very cool. Okay, so then we go to this side here, and this, again, mimics all the way across, like the bottom, you know, this trim, and then the rosettes going up, and then this up here. So that, you know, totally mimics this page. And here is this gorgeous image, and see these pieces here? That's the pieces that I cut out from the curtain, and they look like little fans. So I put some of Suhafua's gorgeous trim here, and then I put the fans around it, and then here around that is a doily. Okay, so there's a lot of layers under there. And then I put this beautiful tassel trim here behind it too, just to give it some movement. And behind that is a doily, and there is the other earring. I can't believe how nicely that matches. So beautiful. And again, here is that trim from Suhafua, and then the other one on the top of that. And then just more of the alternating rosettes. And in between here, I don't think I showed, on the other side is just pieces of wedding applique, just to give it another coordinating color. And then I have this beautiful tassel trim on this side, and then the longer tassel trim, which looks like that. And then this tassel trim. So I think that came out awesome. Very beautiful how it hangs. Okay, so that's that page. And then the last page, it's kind of plain, but what I did was I used this here, which was a curtain material. I cut it in half, and this is one half, and this part is the other half. Okay, so on the top here is beautiful trim from Suhafua. Isn't that pretty? Let me get it up closer. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So I put that up on the top with the flowers on the outside. Oops, sorry. The flowers on the outside, and then I did the same thing down here with the flowers, you know, on the outside again. And here is that beautiful, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, this doily was huge, so I used a lot of that. Okay, so then this here was another piece of curtain that I cut out, and then here's the fringe from the front that I showed. So that is the back. This thing is huge and it's super heavy. Okay, so I hope you like my design team projects for Suhafua. I had so much fun working on both of these this past week, and I look forward to making more projects for Suhafua. Saba, I hope you love them. I hope everybody loves them. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think of the colors. I know it's not really what I usually do, but I really liked how they came out. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you stuck with me throughout the whole video. There's a lot to show. So, okay, thanks everybody, and have a beautiful day. Take care, bye-bye.